So this was a great day. Now, Taino Bay is one of those places that we will visit again in the DR, the Dominican Republic. It is the best port that we have seen out of all the Caribbean, of all the places that we've seen. This is the best one thus far. It is huge, has a lazy river, and as you can see, it covers a lot of ground, a lot of area. And on the day that we were there, we were the only ship and don't have a planned view of this is just our walk around. And the best thing about this is we were visiting early in the morning and we got a chance to see all the shops open and walk through the spaces without all the crowds of people. One ship, and it was early in the morning. We had to get off the ship early because we had a excursion, and it's the classic car excursion. And you'll see that later on. Stay with me later on because you'll have a chance to see that. But the first thing that we wanted to go get is some coffee.
Not open.
Had some coffee. Had a morning coffee. Got some good coffee from the coffee shop. Just look at that view. And I know for kids, this is another water place where kids can sit around and play and splash in the water, and parents can sit and back and just enjoy themselves. And there's a lot of places around the park that, as you'll see, that kids can splash around. Another view of the coffee shop looking out. Again, this was a nice port, well stretched out. It was clean. And I guess over the night crew or the evening crew that cleans the place up, that they do a great job to prepare the ships coming in, the customers. This port was very clean. And it was spotless, trash cans. There's no smells, no anything. And nothing along the walkway looks torn or tattered. So it's a great port. And again, this is one of those places that I will go back and visit. Just look at this view. Look at this view. This is a water area where kids and their parents can sit. It's not that deep. And there are several places along that are similar to this. Morning. All right. Ship in the background. Look at that. Looking through the trees. Norwegian NCL Aqua. I guess the coffee that my wife had was drinkable, but the coffee I got was not that was not that good, but just what I had mixed in it. And as you can see, the grounds were manicured, raked, cleaned, very few footsteps in the morning time, just being the first people that are walking through. And it's just a picturesque, a great place to take photos, great to visit. And again, if you have one ship in port, that is great. The spaces there it's great to accommodate people. This is one place that I will go back again and again. Very few of the places in the Caribbean, Cozumel, Costa Mara, the normal places in the Western Caribbean, we visited several times and don't ever want to go back. But Taino Bay in the Dominican Republic, Puerto Plata. This place is great. This is a great port to visit. And I guess October time frame, the off seasons, not the summertime when you have a lot of kids running around, a lot of when it's super packed are best for this. But in the summertime, if you catch it at the right time and there's not many ships into the port, one or two ships, this would be great with the family and with the kids.
We'll walk out there. This is a perfect place for pictures.
Go ahead. We're good. Great place to pick.
Throw that away. Down. Put it down.
I always have my camera running when we're taking pictures. And then going back towards the front, over to the left-hand side over here, that's a lazy river. Lazy river, I don't know how deep it is, but getting on this thing and going around half of the park, circles half of the park in the lazy river. That's one thing that if I go back, I have to do that. I didn't do it this time because we were on a classic car, but I'll do that next time I come back. Now this is the restroom, and men's restroom, and these ports, been in some bad ones, but this was spotless. Couldn't believe it. It was clean. It smelled great in there. So I had to take a photo of this. So it was great. Now this is close to another area of Taino Bay, and it has like a water wave area over to the left, where you're able to enjoy yourself on that. And I've seen that at other ports, but it was never working. In this port it was. And then the ship in the background. This is a great place to take pictures. This area, you definitely have to come here early.
Me in front of the ship.
Great place to take pictures.
Did you get the front of the ship that says Aqua?
Great pictures. The boat in the background. Great place for pictures. Again, this was early in the morning. Since we had an excursion, we had to get off early and had a chance to just walk around the entire port to see the spots, see the background. Look at that background. That background right there. You got the mountain in the background, and then you have another pool. Now, this pool is a little bit deeper than the one that we saw earlier. It has a deeper part. It actually has a swim bar over there. So yeah, this one is for an older group. I'd say you still have your kids and you can play around in this one, but there's a bar in the center of this one. It wasn't in the other one. So several different pools around this port. And then another kiddie pool there. And this is back near the Gorilla. I love Taino Bay. That group there, I actually took their camera and took some pictures. But there's a little kiddie pool. The kids can splash around. The grandkids or the children, you have a place for them to step in. A little kiddie pool there. And this is towards the back end. This is turning back around and headed towards the front because we have an excursion that we have to get ready for. Yeah, I splashed this in there. That's us returning back from our excursion. And this was a funny part. We entered the classic car tour at the front, but they let us off at the back. So we had to walk all the way through and past the shops one more time. That was smart. But waiting in line, we got in line a little bit late, so all the cars that we wanted were gone. We ended up driving in a car with a couple, different couple.
You sure you don't want to sit up here? This is like a couple of months ago, I received a passenger and she was drunk. She put the foot in the gas. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, she'll do that.
So welcome again. So my name is Johan.
You're mine?
I'm famous. Don't worry about it. So whatever question, let me know. I will be explaining you that in the town, we will go to the rum factory. We will drive around the boulevard. We will visit the area of the fort. We will go to the downtown. Over there, I'm going to show you the church, the cathedral. I'm going to show you the Pink Street, the Umbrella Street, the Kite Street, and the Emery Museum. Right? So I hope that you enjoy this day with me, right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
This is our first stop after we were driving along the boulevard. And a chance to see all the cars, most of the cars. Phew, I think they had 10 classic cars. And the green one that just passed the screen, that's the one that I really wanted to ride in. But unfortunately, because we were at the back of the line, I got the yellow one. But the green one is okay. First stop was at the bar. And just as I stepped through this area into the beach front, and just to see it just just the view as I stepped through the trees. It was just amazing. And this was a great place to be. Just look at that view. Just imagine stepping out of those trees. Nice, clean beaches, places to sit. And at this time of the morning, the weather was great. We had actually sat down, ate some breakfast, and just enjoyed the view, took some photos. We actually sat on the swing, took some pictures out in front of the water that's out there. We had a good old time. Yeah, this was pretty nice. And I think the camera, we took pictures on those swings, and as the camera swings back and looks towards the restaurant, just to imagine being able to sit out here and be out here at the right time of the day. Like I said, this was the best day. Back in the car, driving down the boulevard, and had to cut off the music. We were jamming, had the music blasting in one of the stops along the way at the fort, in a place for souvenirs. And then a green car. Yeah, this is the car that I really wanted to ride in, but it was gone by the time I got to the place of selecting. So if you take the classic car excursion when you go to Puerto Plata, just make sure that you're in the front of the line, be first, and you have your pick of the litter. You have your pick of the cars to ride in. But we ended up getting, it was a decent car, but this would have been a better one. I like this one because look at that. He had the top. He didn't have the top pulled down, but you were able to protect yourself from the sun. We were just riding out in the hot sun in the cars we were in. But this is a nice car. This is the car that I wanted to ride in. This is the flag street, flags of different countries. We went down this street.
And this is the public library since 1928.
Then we turn into Umbrella Street. Now this is one area, that tourist attraction area. Driving down Umbrella Street. Now I've seen pictures of this in the past, but we had a good time. And he had all my friends ride low riders. Low ride. Yeah, had that song going and blasting as we were going through. So it was pretty good. And then we headed on to the Pink Alley. That's another place that when you're in Dominican Republic and you're able to go downtown, you're able to take some good pictures of this place. And again, we were in the morning time if the restaurants were just opening. Places here to eat, pick up a bite, pretty good food. Next place, we went through the city center. And after the city center, we had a chance to visit a tobacco museum, which I didn't take any photos in there. And then we got back in the cars and we went to Kite Street. Now this is another picture at place driving through. And he had YMCA blasting as we were going down this street. So the guy had some good music going and he was dancing along the way, Kite Street. And we were on our way to Ron Marcorix Rum Factory.
So you can choose between rum punch, piña colada, or rum. Which one would you like to try?
What were they again?
Colada, rum punch, or rum.
Pina colada.
Oh,
Same thing that she does.
2 pina coladas.
You want, sir?
We had a chance to taste the different rums. A person could easily get tipsy along the trip. And that was the end of the day. Headed back to the ship. Dinner at Cagney's. Cagney Steakhouse. Pretty good. And it was a full day. We enjoyed the day. And we ended it up with a great dinner, a great visit to the DR, and visit to the port of Taino Bay. And this has been Mitch with Reaching Freedom. If you enjoyed the video, take the time to like and subscribe. And I will see you next. This is Mitch. Enjoy yourself. Out.